That's a cool new Sharp TV I got. Wait a minute. Is that a computer? Hello and welcome to That Matt 85. Today we are reviewing a Sharp TV and computer all-in-one. Officially, this is the Sharp PC-PN15Z. Now, before I saw this on the Japanese auction site, I didn't realize it even existed. I mean, I've seen all-in-ones before, but this is more of a hybrid, a Windows 98 computer manufactured by Sharp, kind of just retrofitted into the back of a TV that they would normally make. This is somewhat unique, very interesting to me, and we're going to take a look at what we got all here, which includes this power cable, and this here is a couple of CDs with possibly Windows 98, seeing as it has a Windows 98 serial number, and probably the drivers in case I ever need to reinstall Heatley here. Hopefully I don't need to. It should be good as is. This also came with, as you see here, a mouse. It's a tiny little, called an egg mini mouse with a roller ball on the bottom, PS2, and a bag of a couple of wires, including a coaxial cable wire and a phone modem wire, which we really shouldn't need either of these, and I'll show you why later. And of course we got the actual computer here too, nice and compact. And well, let's take a look at the external specs of this. So this is the front of the computer, which you might not know as it is folded up, but here on the side we have an expansion slot for expansion cards. Wireless or Ethernet, there's a lot of different kinds of expansion cards you could put in here. And here we have the audio in, audio out, and headphone jacks. Back of the computer here doesn't have anything on it really, so we're just going to go to the other side. As you can see, we have brightness dial, a CD-ROM drive, and the rest of this is the front of the case. On the bottom here, we'll fan up so you can see it. We have a few ports on the bottom here, and you'll see why it's on the bottom soon, but that is for an antenna is what it says. A video in and an S video in. For the antenna, I'm not sure exactly what that takes because it doesn't take the coaxial cable that it came with for sure. And over here you have the phone modem jack as well as a USB, and underneath here is FireWire, although I'm not sure if that's actually hooked up to anything since there is a blackout sticker over it. We also have bay for the hard drive here, and also bay for the memory. So now we're going to transform it from its compact mode to its full upright mode. And to start with, we want to hold the switch over and take this part off here. What do we got? It is the keyboard and mouse combo. It is infrared. This is a fun, unique way to have a keyboard that's going to communicate with the TV the same way that a remote control does. And on the side you can hook in a PS2 mouse to go with your keyboard and make it automatically infrared the same way. And here's just a demonstration of putting it in. This here is where the power goes, and also the power switch, and inside here is another PS2 port as well as a small port for an external floppy drive. I don't have a floppy drive to put in here with this, but they should be easy enough to come across if I want one. But with it having a built-in CD drive, I don't think I really need to bother having one, as I can just put whatever data I need on the CD. turned around, there's more switches here to make the bottom detach so that we can flip it around like so. And as you can see, it sets up like a TV, just like this. Quick note to make here. Tried out the keyboard, the infrared keyboard. It's not working, even with batteries and everything inside of it, unfortunately. I still have it, looks cool, helps for the compactness, but I'm not going to be able to use this. So, use my own crappy keyboard here, and even though there's only one input on the back, we got a splitter to plug our mouse into. And now, get a good look close up here. Now you get to see, what a Sharp computer looks like as it's being turned on. And there's the Sharp BIOS image logo. Here's where I found out that since I've had it unplugged for a bit, the CMOS forgot the time and date, and I need to change that in the BIOS. So I do, and then go ahead and restart it again here in a second. Like a TV, it has volume buttons on the front, and it does work to turn the volume up and down just like it would on a TV. Okay, as you can see, there's a few things on here. It's like links to Sharp website, EVA website. As you saw before, there's really no input for coaxial cable. Even that antenna spot wouldn't really hold it, so I'm not sure why it's there. And of course, I'm not going to use dial-up Ethernet or dial-up internet. I suppose I could. I did make a Linux machine that can translate a dial-up signal into an Ethernet signal, but really no reason to do that here. Not a whole lot on the internet that's really compatible with this old of web browsers anyways. What you got here, this TV program here. Come on, there we go. I could use a better mouse. A little static from the sound. Video, we got no videos because I got nothing plugged in, but we're gonna fix that soon. Meantime, we can go ahead and close that down. But yeah, works like a nifty. You know what? Let's take a look at the specs really quick here. So we got Windows 98, of course, from Sharp. Has a Pentium 2 processor, 127 megabytes of RAM. Not sure what that is. CD-ROM drive. yeah, what we got for looks like we have a BT878 Fusion capture device for the audio and the video, and that's how you're getting the TV portion of this. Is basically just that there's a capture card, video card built in, so I can plug in the video, plug in the audio, and it'll display it on the screen here. Which, as you'll see, we got it hooked up for a game console here soon. It's got DOS emulation sound card, PCI audio drive, WebSynth for MIDI, game card. Okay, so that you can plug in a game adapter, which is how a lot of the old audio cards were used. Graphics, no, that's not graphics. That's other internals. There's our graphics card, but I can't read that, so we'll get the specs for you later on that. In fact, now would be a good time for the specs. As you can see up on the screen, I have pulled up some of the specs from the computer as it was originally sold, and this was announced in June 29th of 1999, released July 9th of 1999. It has a Intel 440BX AGP chipset. It has mobile Celeron 300 megahertz. And this is all what it originally came with. The model I have seems to be updated, but it's supposed to come with a mobile Celeron 300 megahertz processor. Mine had the Pentium 2, so I'm guessing that was an updated version. It has 128 kilobytes of cache. It has 64 megabytes memory standard with a maximum of 192 megabytes. As I showed you, I had 170 megabytes or so. This has 6.4 gigabyte hard drive, CD-ROM built in, ability to put in a floppy drive, PC card slot type 2, as I showed you. A Trident Cyber 9525 DVD graphics controller, one serial for the floppy drive, one parallel port, one USB, one IEEE 1394, which I think is the FireWire that I showed you. And it has the 15-inch display, and that's mostly it for the specs for the base model of this. But yeah, so for example, let's move this a bit. But like, let's see here, I got some pinball in here we can show you just to have some fun. Do the visitors. These buttons do control the sound. The sound, the speakers are really nice to have built in like that. I didn't really launch that well. There we go. Okay, so here's a test that we want to try out. Of course, we want to see the video part. This is a TV, so let's see the TV. Let's turn this a little bit so you guys can see it better. Just to show you, we have sound hooked up to the input, and we have the video hooked up to the video input back here. That being said, let's go ahead and bring up our TV. Well, let's turn it on first. And there you go, we got some video going here. No audio yet, but let's change the input here. Yep, there we go, there we got audio too. I haven't played Dreamcast in a little bit, so it did not remember what the date is. And of course, if I was back in the day, you could use this to record the screen while you're playing. Get some of this footage saved to your computer. Billy Johnson? Really? Sure, let's use him then. Well, that's it for my look at this cool, weird TV computer, Windows 98 computer from Japan, from Sharp. Hope you enjoyed my little review of it, and if you did, please check out the other reviews I've done, other videos I've done on YouTube on the same channel. Check me out at ThatMad85 on Twitter, and possibly catch me on Twitch also at ThatMad85. I will be having more videos much like this coming up in the next few weeks, and hopefully you will check those out too. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.